Okay, so this is the 2012 X-Wing fighter. It's actually not even out yet. I managed to find this early on Bricklink. If you live in Europe, it is out for retail. If you're in the US, it is going to be out early February of 2012. It is 560 pieces and 60 US dollars. Very nice set. Pretty much the exact same as the original design as far as basic features go. You can see here two of the other ones, the original from 1999 and the 2004 version. So pretty close. As you can see, obviously big differences in pieces and little design tweaks, but similar features. First of all, though, you do get an R2 unit, which is very nice. There we go. Oh, camera, why do you refuse to focus? There we go. Nice little R2 unit, nothing really new there. New Luke Skywalker. Very nice helmet design there. Little extra details right there on the side. A little extra paint there on the top as well. I believe the flight suit is all new as well, the chest piece. Very nice Luke figure there. A lot of pieces in this. There's a lot into the skeletal structure of the ship, as far, especially as the nose, how the nose of the ship is made. Very interesting in design, but very, very clever. As far as the ship goes itself, you have opening canopy, storage for a droid right there. New to this vehicle is you have the proton torpedoes right here on the side. They are not flick fired, they just clip on. Right here. Pretty cool though, it's nice to finally have that. It's kind of too bad they couldn't make it flick fire, but I don't really see how they could. But it's still pretty cool that they have that on there. A little bit of sticker detail as well on these engine pieces right there, as well as on the wings. But that's about it for sticker detail. Additional figures you get, very, very cool. You get Jet Porkins, which is kind of the overweight rebel pilot that crashes and gets shot down on the Death Star run. Very cool. He's got like the chubbier cheeks and a little bit of a beard. Very nice helmet design as well. Very, very cool figure. And he's got the little pilot orange kind of visor print on his face. You can see. Very, very cool. Also, and this is kind of my favorite figure, is they finally did a R4 unit with the proper head. So it's got the flat top head and the little ridge there. Very, very nice droid design. Also one of these in the new TIE Fighter set, there's an Imperial R4 unit. Very, very cool to have that. You can see the difference there. As far as the ship itself goes though, kind of the standard features: cockpit opens, landing gear retracts, there's a little storage spot behind the seat for a gun. New computer design on the inside. I don't know if you can really see that well, but there is a new computer design right there. Good size cockpit. The guy fits in there easily. Doesn't really, you don't have to put him in a certain spot. Landing gear does retract, like I said. You just straighten out the little foot piece. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking everything today. But it's on a little ratchet, basically, so you just extend this all the way flat, like so, and then it just flushes, it basically fits up underneath the nose. Pretty much as flat as possible. A little noticeable from the side, but not too bad. Very, very nice. One thing that's interesting is this is the first X-Wing that sits very, very low If you notice on this 2004 version, it kind of sits up on those little posts right there, and the engines hang. And on the original version, it sits on that little cross member right there. But this one actually sits on the engines. There's no type of landing gear or platform on the back. It's all just flat to the ground, which is fine. I mean, there's no real problem with that. Nice little bit of detail right here. As you can see, cannons are very, very nice. Big difference on the wing cannons. You can see the progression there, the original, and then add a little extra pieces, and then a big, big difference right here. Very nice long cannons right there. Engine detail's pretty nice. Not really a whole lot to talk about there. Again, you can see the difference as the sets progressed. The original, not really much anything. And the newer version, it's got a little bit of an extension there. And then finally you have this version. Pretty interesting though. Not really, I would say, anything that makes it stand out enough to say it's special. But the figures are very, very nice. And in my opinion, make it worth it. But as far as the actual ship goes, you're not really missing anything. If you wanted one of the older versions, you wouldn't really be missing out on any new key features. Like I said, there's some pretty nice detail pieces, but nothing really huge. This one does have the fastest opening for the wings. Obviously the S-foil is split open. It's going to be a little tricky with one hand here, so let me set the camera down. Oh, if I can get it. There's actually a problem arising. Basically how this works, and I'm holding it in place right now. If you can see right there in the wing, basically that little T-bar basically splits open and pushes the wings out, but the rubber bands are very, very tight. Right there, as you can see, the rubber bands are brand new, so they're very, very tight. And if I move my finger, it's wanting to close back up. So what I'm actually going to do, let's see if I can take off one of these rubber bands on either side. I just got this, I haven't really had a chance to play with it at all. So let's see if that makes any difference. Put the camera down again. That's interesting. So it looks like even with the rubber band removed, the wings still want to fold flat. I can't really get them to stay extended. I'll show you guys what the problem is here. Basically, if I turn this little knob on the back, this little black knob, it's supposed to pop the wings open, but it's not really doing a good job. They keep closing back up. Can't even get it to do it now. That's interesting. So obviously that doesn't really work that well. Also, if you can see, it's starting to separate the bricks apart. You can see there's some gaps right there that were not there a minute ago. So that doesn't really work that well. That's interesting. I hadn't really got a chance to fiddle with that too much. But basically, the wings are not staying separated. I can show you guys exactly what I think it is. If I pop the wings back open, there we go. You can see right there, there's those smooth gray round pieces right there. I guess they're tan, but basically, I think they're too slippery, so this little T section is not having a good chance to sit basically in place. It's not really fitting in a notch. So I might have to fiddle with that a little bit and make an update video. So besides that though, besides that not splitting the wings apart very well, it is a very nice set. I think most people will end up getting it just because of the new figures. I really like the new figures. But like I said earlier, if you don't really care about features and you just want the figures, go for it. Otherwise, overall, if you wanted the best X-Wing, my favorite version is the 2004. Just because it has the bottom storage. You can see right there, it's got space for stuff on the bottom. And the wing mechanism does work. And it's got the little landing lights, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty nice set. $60 for 560 pieces is not too bad for value. Again, minifigures are really, really cool. But as far as features go, that's kind of disappointing that the wings won't split open. I'll have to fiddle with that some more and see if I can get it to work. So there is that. I just want to let you guys know I do have other 2012 set reviews coming. I already have the TIE Fighter. I have actually 2 Clone Trooper battle packs, as well as the Geonos and Cannon that I all have early. I have all those sets early, and then coming in February, I have the Y-Wing, the Jedi Interceptor, and the Droid Escape. Those ones I couldn't find for a good price on Bricklink. I found them, but they're really expensive. So those ones are just coming by standard mail. So those will be here in February. In other news, as far as the other channel goes, I'm basically stuck waiting for my video card to get here. I can't make Xbox reviews and game reviews without a video capture card. And the company that makes the card that I have on order is experiencing some difficulties, so I'm basically just waiting for them to ship out my card, and then once I get it, I'll obviously start that right away. But there's nothing I can do if I can't capture the video for you guys. So kind of waiting on that. I'm sorry that's taken a lot longer. Like I said, it's out of my hands. I'm just waiting for those guys to ship me my order. Also, if you saw my video, my teaser of this 2012 product reviews, you saw that I announced I'm doing a giveaway. And basically what I'm going to do, we're going to go over here actually. Basically what I have, when I place my orders, I have a couple little extra figures that they sent me. And what I thought I would do, I don't really want either of them. So I have a Series 6 minifigure, not out in the US yet. Pretty cool. Obviously I don't know which one it is. But Series 6 minifigure, you can see it says 6 right there. That I'm going to give away. As well as Lego sent me this free Ninjago figure. I don't really have any of these. So what I thought I'd do is I'd do a giveaway for these. I'll announce what that contest is at a later date, but I am going to do a contest for it. It's going to require a little bit of work on your guys' part, but I think it'll be pretty cool. I know a lot of people like these figures. So I will announce what that is at a later date. X-Wing Fighter, final word, I'd say it's good. Obviously, besides the wing mechanism. Basically, the figures save it. They're really, really nice. If you want just an X-Wing, though, I would go with the 2004 version. Especially if you get the one with Yoda's Swamp House. Very, very cool. So, there is that for you guys. TIE Fighter, Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and Geonos and Cannon reviews on the way. So, please be on the lookout for those videos coming in the next couple weeks. So there's that. So thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I will let you guys know what the contest is very, very soon. And I hope you guys like this review.